Alright folks, welcome back to Blackboard Math. Today we're going to be solving a math problem on the Blackboard, so let's go ahead and check it out. Today I want to derive the formula for the area of an equilateral triangle. 2s. Okay. And same for all the other two sides. 2s here, 2s here. Okay, so how can we find the area of this equilateral triangle? Well, the first thing I can do is mark this angle measure right here. For an equilateral triangle, all three angles are 60 degrees, right? So that right there is going to be 60 degrees. Now, I know that the standard area of a triangle is half BH. So maybe I can go ahead and drop an angle bisector from the top right there. And this angle bisector, because this is an equilateral triangle, this angle bisector will be perpendicular to the base. So let's call this height over here h. Okay, but we don't even have to do that. Since this is an equilateral triangle, the angle bisector is also going to be bisecting this opposite side. So if this whole side is 2s, we know that half of this side would be just s. And we know that half of this angle right here, half of 60, well, this right here would just be 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Okay, so now that we know that, what can we do? Well, this is 30 degrees and this is s. So remember, recall the degree measures, the ratios of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Let me go ahead and remind you what those ratios are. The side opposite the 30 degrees is s. The side opposite 60 degrees is s root 3. And the side opposite 90 degrees is 2s. And of course, we can confirm by the Pythagorean theorem that indeed the sum of the squares of s and s root 3 is indeed 2s. Okay, so that's going to give us none other than 2s. So with that being said, how can we apply that over here? Well, we know that opposite the 30 degrees is s, so opposite this 60 degree angle, opposite this over here is going to be s root 3. S root 3, and of course I've marked that in red, so I'm going to go ahead and keep my tradition. This right here will be s root 3, and then what will I have? Well, this is s root 3, so what must my hypotenuse be? Well, via the Pythagorean theorem, as you can see, the square root of s squared plus s root 3 whole squared is just going to be 2s. Okay, so we have s root 3, we have 2s, and now what? Well, we still have to find the area of this whole equilateral triangle, and we can do exactly that using our good old area formula of area equals half BH. So area, let me see if you can see that. Yep, area is equal to half BH. So what is our base right here? Our base right here is 2s. So we've got area is equal to half of my base, which is 2s. And what's my height going to be? Well, it's going to be s root 3. S root 3. And so the area of my equilateral triangle is going to be s squared root 3 over what? Well, this 2 and this 2 cancels out. So traditionally it would be 1, but remember we marked this side length 2s. If instead it had been s, the area of our equilateral triangle would be quite simply s squared root 3 over 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you derive the area of an equilateral triangle from the A equals half BH formula. Thanks for watching this episode of Blackboard Math, and we'll check you out next time.
Embedded plus MKO plus scaffolding equal learning. We believe anyone can learn anything. That's why our motto is memorization is a crime. And that's why we partnered with Brilliant.
Brilliant transforms math and science into hands-on activities so that you too can understand everything from first grade math to E equals MC squared. Barry Science Lab and Brilliant is your MKO and will give you the scaffolding to expand your ZPD until you become the next Sir Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein.
Visit brilliant.com Battery Science Lab today. And the first 50 of you to use that link will get a 20% discount on the brilliant annual subscription.
Don't forget that you too can become the next Einstein. So let's fall in love with math and science.